This was not a routine diplomatic call. It was a signal, a message, and possibly a reset. Well, Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan picked up the call. On the other hand, there was US President Donald Trump. And what followed, it was a conversation that touched Syria, Gaza, terrorism, and future of the US-Turkey ties. You're watching TimesXP. It's me, Driti, Atri, and let's break it down very clearly. First, the big picture here. This call, it was about Turkey-US relationship. Two allies, two complicated histories, and many unresolved tensions. Erdogan made it very clear that Ankara is watching every move in the region very closely. Now, Syria. Now this is important. Erdogan told Trump something that Turkey has repeated for years. Syria must remain united. No breakup, no fragmentation here, no foreign-backed chaos. In fact, he stressed three red lines: unity, solidarity, territorial integrity. Now for Turkey, this is not theory. This is directly linked to border security, refugees, and terrorism. And then there was Daesh question as well. Yes, ISIS or Daesh, whatever you call it, or as Turkey calls it. The two leaders discussed the ongoing fight against Daesh and the sensitive issues of Daesh fighters held in the prison inside Syria. This is a ticking time bomb. Who guards them? Who takes responsibility if prisons collapse? Who answers if fighters escape here? These are questions that Washington and Ankara cannot avoid anymore. In fact, Erdogan's core message, it was very clear. A terror-free Syria is not just good for Syrians, it is good for Turkey, the Middle East, and global security as well. Peace in Syria is stability in the region. That was the logic Erdogan pushed in the call. Now shift to Gaza, and this part really matters. Erdogan told Trump that efforts to bring peace to Gaza are ongoing. He said that Turkey will continue coordinating with the US, not stepping back here, not walking away, but staying involved. This signals Ankara wants a seat at the table, not just a voice from the sidelines. And yes, then came the political signal. Erdogan thanked Mr. Trump for inviting him to the proposed Gaza Board of Peace. That invitation alone tells us something really important here. Washington wants key regional players involved, and Turkey is being treated as one of them. This is diplomacy with layers, and every layer matters. So, what is this call really about? It wasn't just an update. It wasn't just courtesy. It was about influence, about alignment, about shaping the post-war order in Syria and Gaza. Quiet phone calls like this, they often shape the loud global headlines later. And this one, it may be just the beginning.